Good morning. Thank you for tuning in to your daily Wallops weather briefing for Thursday, March 7th. Seeing some mostly cloudy skies and cold temperatures out there this morning. We saw our low drop all the way down to 20 degrees, which is close to about 15 degrees, 10 to 15 degrees below average for this time of year. We'll start to see those temperatures moderate a little bit this afternoon, still remaining though about 10 degrees below average, and then finally seeing a return to slightly more seasonable temperatures over the next few days. Taking a look at our conditions from yesterday across the regions, it's a very chilly day. Here at Wallops, we barely got above freezing, only seeing a high of 34 degrees. Other locations across the Mid-Atlantic failed to even get above freezing. Only places that really saw widespread temperatures above freezing were down in the Tidewater, which only saw temperatures in the upper 30s to near 40. Clear skies and calm winds this morning did lead to widespread sub-freezing temperatures across the region. Like I had said, we got down to 20 at Wallops, but other locations across the Delmarva saw temperatures in the teens. Salisbury was a cold spot, getting all the way down to 16 degrees, with other spots getting their lows in the upper teens to low 20s. As of 9 a.m., seeing those chilly temperatures still lingering, with near freezing across most locations down the Tidewater, seeing those temperatures rise in the mid-30s. Taking a look at our sounding from this morning, we still had calm winds at the surface as of 12Z up to about 1,000 feet. Then seeing those winds shift more westerly as we go from 3,000 feet and up the remainder of the column, increasing from 16 knots at 3,000 feet and then fairly steadily increasing throughout the remainder of the column up to about 130 knots at the 25,000 foot level. Taking a look at our surface map this morning, seeing mostly sunny skies out there, just a few clouds near 8,000 feet and a few cirrus clouds, so that'll be the case for much of the day as we go towards the rest of the morning hours, and then as we go towards the mid to late afternoon, we'll start to see some mid and upper level cloudiness increase ahead of the next system that's expected to impact us rain-wise tomorrow afternoon. Seeing those calm winds across the area in the beginning of the loop here, and then as we get towards the end of the loop, you'll see they are increasing, but still remaining fairly variable as we have a high pressure overhead. As we go towards the remainder of the day, we'll start to see those winds increase a bit. Taking a look at our surface analysis across the region, we see that high pressure dominating the southeastern United States. That high pressure building overhead contributed to those clear skies and calm winds, and with that cold air mass in place, that's what allowed us to have those very frigid temperatures this morning across the region. We are going to be seeing those temperatures rise today into the mid-40s as we get more of a westerly flow developing, and then we're going to be seeing those temperatures close to 50 over the next couple of days, with still looking at cloudy skies as we go toward the next couple of days, so that'll help keep the temperature down a couple degrees, keeping it from getting really too close to seasonal averages. So only looking at upper 40s when we should be looking at lower 50s for this time of year. Taking a look at our forecast charts now, we're still going to be seeing high pressure dominant throughout the remainder of the morning hours, and then as we get that high pressure shifting a little bit offshore, we'll start to see those winds increase from the west as we go towards the afternoon hours. Not only going to be looking at some increase in mid to upper level cloudiness as we go throughout the remainder of the evening, and then we'll be overcast by the time we get to mid-morning Friday. As that weak system approaches, it is going to be passing mainly south of the region, so not expecting really any heavy rain, just some light showers developing in the afternoon and evening tomorrow. Could be seeing some wintry mix across the far northern portion of the Delmarva, but it doesn't look like any of that's going to get down to Salisbury or here, other than maybe a very brief period in the big onset with some sleet mixing in, but even that looks like a low chance. So mainly just going to be looking at some light rain showers tomorrow afternoon and evening, and most of that should be moved east of the area by 8 p.m. tomorrow. Still looking at a lingering chance of some rain Friday night, but that should all be cleared out by Saturday, just looking at some cloudy skies for the weekend. Taking a look at our weather chart for today, we are going to be looking at still a chilly high of 42, about 10 degrees below average this time of year. That westerly flow is going to develop as we go towards the late morning hours at 7 to 12 knots, peaking at 8 to 13 knots and gusty in the early afternoon hours, and then those winds will become light and variable once again after sunset, when then they will be shifting more easterly after midnight, becoming northeasterly, still pretty light at 3 to 7 knots, and then easterly at 3 to 7 knots by mid-morning Friday. Looking at a more seasonable low tomorrow near 29 or 30 degrees. Taking a look at our terminal forecast, going to be seeing a similar cloud cover that we've been seeing all morning throughout the remainder of the morning and the rest of the workday today. As we go towards the late afternoon to early evening hours, starting to see some cloud decks near 15,000 and 20,000 moving into the area, with that cirrus deck becoming broken through midnight. After midnight, going to continue to see multiple cloud decks moving to the area between 10,000 and with broken decks of 15,000 and 20,000 by mid-morning tomorrow, seeing a few to scattered decks between 3 and 5,000 feet. Then seeing some scattered clouds at 8,500 with broken mid-level decks and overcast cirrus at 20,000 feet. Tides are normal across the Del Mar Atlantic coast this morning. For tomorrow, going to be looking at a cloudy day with scattered showers developing in the afternoon and early evening. Going to be a high of 48 tomorrow. Then Friday night, looks like most of that rain should have moved east to the area. Still a slight chance of some light shower or drizzle, especially in the early evening hours. And then does look like we are going to be seeing a chance of some patchy fog and low cloudiness develop Friday night as well, with a fairly mild low of 37. Then Saturday, going to be another cloudy day. Looks like that northeasterly flow is going to continue throughout the day. That'll continue a chance of low cloudiness and dreary conditions here along the coast for a Saturday, with a high once again of 48. Taking a look at our extended outlook here, going to be seeing that high of 42 today, 48 for Friday and Saturday, with that rain tomorrow afternoon and evening. Saturday looks like a cloudy to mostly cloudy day. The best chance of seeing those dreary conditions are going to be along the coast, with that onshore flow keeping some patchy low clouds around. Then Sunday, we are going to be having another front move across the area. We are going to be seeing a warm front. Those winds are going to be shifting southerly Saturday night into Sunday. So Sunday, despite the fact that it's going to be cloudy with some showers around throughout much of the day, it is going to be much warmer with some good southwesterly flow across the region, expecting a high of 65 degrees. That rain should move east of the area by late Sunday, and then Monday, still going to be looking at a fairly mild day across the region, as any cooler air is going to be slow to move in. So expecting a high of 61 degrees with that continued westerly flow. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, we'll get a little bit more of a cooler air mass moving into the area, expecting highs in the upper 40s to low 50s for Tuesday and Wednesday under partly cloudy skies as high pressure settles across the mid-Atlantic. That'll do it for your daily weather briefing. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 8:15 a.m. and at 10 a.m. Have a great day.